What's up, YouTube? Just a quick update video. Today was a very stressful day for me. Woke up at 6-ish in the morning to get a head start on the assembly before the kids started to wake up. If you don't remember from the last video, this was not disassembled before. But anyways, I'll kind of give you a quick rundown of what I did. I first started off by cleaning the block deck with brake cleaner and a microfiber cloth. Installed the head gasket, and then I did the same thing. I cleaned the deck, the surface area of the cylinder head, using all the dowel pins. I pretty much placed the block, and then there, on top of the head gasket there was no wobble, so that was good. Then I got the 10 head bolt washers, wiped them down, and then I pretty much placed them in each of their little detents in the cylinder head. And then I pre-lubed the head bolts, and then I put them all in there hand tight. And then I got my Harbor Freight torque wrench. Hopefully it's good enough. I went 21 or 22 pounds first stage, then I waited 20 minutes, and then I did 60 pounds or 61 pounds. And I hope it works, because the click was, those things are really scary. So I just hope that they all torqued correctly. Anyways, after the head bolts were torqued down, then I went ahead and prepared the cam trays. So I pre-lubed the lifters in here, and then I used like a piece of masking tape folded in half, just so I can hold them in, because you have to kind of flip them over so they are pretty much sitting on top of the valve springs. But I did that for both sides, and then once that was done, I went ahead and cleaned the surface areas, or pretty much the areas where the cam tray and the camshaft and the caps are all like kind of have friction. So then I went ahead and did that, installed the cams on both sides, and then I went ahead and installed all the caps, and then I hand tightened them, all the nuts, or whatever you call these. And then you pretty much do even torque on each side so it doesn't snap. And then eventually I went ahead and got to the #1 cylinder, and then I went quarter turn on these, because this was the one that had probably the most resistance. Once these were torqued down, then I went ahead and tried to do a mock-up of the timing, because this is pretty much the really sensitive part, I guess. This is all sensitive and tricky. I got all my cam gears installed. I pretty much tried to line up top dead center, so you can see that there's a timing mark right there on this sprocket, and then there's another timing mark up here on this sprocket. And then I put my crank to top dead center. So then I went ahead and ran the chain through. This is the late M42 E36 case. Here's the new guides. There's the new bottom guide. I actually need to get new bolts. These are M60 by 20s, but they need to be M60 by 25 millimeter to have more hold on the threads. Then I ran it up here, and then I installed the timing chain tensioner up here with these little hex keys, and then installed this tensioner. So this puts pressure right here against this guide to kind of make this a little bit more taut. And then I did make sure that I had the washer on there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but that's pretty much as far as I got today. I just kind of plugged these in here. I'm not sure if these are in the right spots. I could just switch them out later, because those are pretty easy. Then I went ahead and cleaned up my valve cover. This was pretty nasty. I think this was like almost black. I took a pressure washer to it this morning while it was raining. That was hilarious. Got that cleaned up, but I'll probably need to take some brake cleaner more to it, just to make it shine a little bit more. There's my upper timing case cover, lower timing case cover. I'm going to need new bolts for this hole and then these two big holes, because yeah, I don't know where those went. It's my crank bolt and key for the pulley. Then here's my lower intake manifold that I tried to clean up because I'm going to put that on there on the next step. So yeah, it's a quick update video. Man, it was stressful, tired. I just hope I did everything correctly, because man, this was an expensive rebuild, at least in for my taste. You know, this was a little bit more than I wanted to spend, but I wanted to learn how to build engines so I could do this again if I have to. But anyways, that is it for today. So now I gotta go and order more parts, and yeah, I'll just wait on that, and then we'll wait till the next video. Thanks guys, stay tuned for the next video. Peace.